Welcome, I'm Mandy, and welcome Circle Family. So, as the title of this class suggests, we're going to be dropping into the heart. We're going to start with some somatic movement, a little bit of spaniel loving, and then we're going to find a seat and we're going to have meditation. So, I recommend you having a blanket and perhaps a cushion to sit on or a chair, whatever suits you. But to start, we will be doing a little bit of movement. Okay, so get everything that you need and get yourself super comfy and we shall begin. Okay, so finding yourself a comfortable seat. Oh, I'm choosing to sit on a cushion so that my knees can be lower than my hips. That's a good thing to do for the body, so that your spine can rise a little bit more fluidly upwards, towards the sky, towards your ceiling, towards the cosmos. So finding your sit bone, nestling down onto your seat. So when I'm saying finding, how does that land for you? Perhaps it's a bit of pouring the weight into one sit bone, and then pouring the weight into the other sit bone. So you can just really anchor yourself into your seat. A little bit of movement. How about a little Sufi roll? Just a real small, slow one. Going round in one direction. So rocking through the sit bones. So think about whatever sit bone you're on, then your body's tilting forward, and then you go on to the other sit bone, and then you're moving back towards the back of the pelvis, and then the sit bone, and then taking it in the opposite direction. So allowing the weight to go into a circular motion around your seat. So softly settling back, gliding your body forward. And as you're moving in this soft, sweeping motion, notice if you're holding your breath. Invite your breath to follow you on your movement, and then come into a still point. Okay, so let's begin and open the practice with 3 arms. So I invite you to bring your hands into a prayer. Let's open the practice. Banshee Mudra. You can allow your thumbs to come and rest at the heart space, to perhaps think about as your thumbs rest on your heart space, on your sternum, and it might be activating the space. So let's begin. So let's inhale together, and then we're going to exhale on the arm. Last one. And release your hands. Inhale your arms up slowly and gently up above your head. You're going to meet in a prayer. Exhale your prayer down through the center of your body past your heart. Inhale again, arms sweep up, palms rising, palms touch. The exhale glides them down through the center of your body. One more. Inhale in the arms, widen the palms face up, and then they lift above your head. You let your palms meet, and you gather them down through the center of your body, softly, softly. Okay. So from here, we're going to make a little basket with the hands. And then you're going to put the basket behind the back of your neck. So it's like on the nape of your neck. So you've got like the occiput, which is the bony bit here. And then your hands are going to just be the basket's maybe a little bit below. So find that position. And on the inhale, so you're in your comfortable seat. So on the inhale, the elbows are going to widen. So feel as your elbows widen, the fingers in the basket in the back of your neck, so a little bit of a pull up. So lengthen in the back of your neck and feel the heart lift a little bit. That's your inhale. Exhale, chin lowers as the elbows soften in towards one another. And the weight of your hands releases the weight of the head down. Inhaling, elbows open. Your fingers are pulling, your hands are pulling up the back through the back of the neck a little bit. Exhaling, chin lowers, arms close, coming back to your center. And then inhale, the elbows start to part and widen as the shoulders drop back. Maybe your throat opens a little bit. And then exhaling, elbows come in as chin lowers. Inhale and elbows widen, rising up to the back of the neck with the little basket hands. Exhaling, emptying, drawing yourself back in. One more breath like that. Inhale, elbows open, chest lift, shoulders drop. Exhaling, coming back into center. You release your hands down. Left ear drops to left shoulder. The chin rolls round the middle of your chest. Right ear above right shoulder. And then your chin drops down and rolls through the middle of your chest. And rolling your head from side to side a few times. And just allow at any points where you think, oh, are we going to stay here? I need to move the shoulder back a little bit while my head is on the other side, leaning the other way. To facilitate a little bit more breath, move, how should I describe it? To facilitate the breath and the elongation and the fluids and the tissues all around this neck space. So using the weight of your arm bone to weigh down towards the ground, so your arms are really loose, the arm bone is dropping down, the weight of your head would be going in the opposite direction. So you've got these two polar things happening, opposites, the weight of the arm going this way and then the head going that way. And then you've got this beautiful elongation through the neck. And then perhaps if you've done that, maybe you take the chin down through the middle to come to the other side and really allow the weight of the head to drop over to the opposite side. And then you bring your awareness into the opposite arm bone and shoulder. Perhaps letting it rise up and circle back a few times just to say, hey, you can loosen. And then you bring your breath and awareness up to the side of the neck. Inhale in here. To the side. And then rolling your head back to center. The chin is down. Exhale there. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you let your chin drop down. Inhale in, head comes up. Exhale and chin comes down. Inhale and head back to center. Inhale, both arms rise up to the center of the body. Exhale, right hand to left knee as the left arm comes behind for a twist. Or it doesn't have to be on the knee, it can be on the thigh. The back arm lands wherever it lands behind your seat. It might be on your cushion. You just find where it's comfortable. You're going to take a nice full inhale, thinking about from your root, from your tailbone. Inhaling from the tailbone, up through the spine, up the back of the neck, crown of the head. Exhaling, feel the left shoulder dip back a little bit as the belly gathers to the spine. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Fluid inhale from your seat all the way to the crown. Rising up with the breath, the chest lifts, and then exhale and left shoulders moving back. 1 more breath, inhaling up. Exhaling. Inhale through the middle as the arms rise up. Exhale and left hand, left knee or left thigh, the right arm lands behind your seat, wherever it lands, and maybe you do a little bit of negotiation to see where the best place is. An easeful twist. So your head's pointing the same direction as your heart. I'm going to inhale, take the awareness down into your sit bones, let your belly fill and the crown lift. Exhale, right shoulder drops back a little bit, so the belly gathers back. Inhaling up through the back body and the front body, all the way at the crown of the head. Exhale, let the shoulders soften. The belly softens back. And we'll take 1 more breath, inhaling up through the center. Exhale and soften. Inhale back round through the center. The arms can come up. Let them meet in the prayer. Exhale your prayer down in the middle of your body. And the hands can land on the legs. We're going to find a forward fold from here. So Sukhasana legs, so it's kind of like ankle to ankle cross. And we'll take an inhale before moving forward. So inhaling. Exhaling, maybe sit spider hands, spider fingers on your fingertips, little cups with your hands, and you're moving your body forward gradually, slowly, steadily. And maybe so you just come to a point and you land there. You let your shoulders soften and you let your head release. And you take an inhale, breathing into the back of your heart. And exhale into your belly. Maybe as your body moves forward naturally, maybe as you come down to the palms of your hands. And then inhaling again. And exhaling, maybe as your heart lowers a little bit further. And you're just almost like you're tiptoeing your way forward, but with your hands. So I guess that would be finger tipping, hand tipping. Well, you can call it what you like. I'm going to call it. And you can allow the weight of your arms, not the weight of your arms, allow the limbs of your arms, the bones and structures of your arms to be a framework to support your upper body as it's moving forward. So it doesn't need to be a collapse situation. The arms, the hands are supporting your body as it's moving forward. I'll just take a few more breaths here. Maybe as you come down to the forearms. Maybe you let your head go completely. Maybe as you look a bit higher wherever you're at. That is the perfect place, the most honest place for you in your practice in this moment. And knowing when to pull back, knowing when to breathe forward into a space a little bit more. There's only you that knows how to tend to your body in this moment, in your breath, and what's available. And then we're going to slowly bring ourselves up out of this posture. And if you've been sat in the same position with your legs for some time, like myself, you might want to extend them out long, put your hands behind your bum, and just let your legs, that's window shield by for the legs actually. So the legs are bent, and you're just going to let them fall one way, and then the other way. Releasing the hips, allowing the thigh bones to have a little maneuver and move around in the hip sockets. When you feel complete there, come back and find your seat. Oh, so finding how you like to sit, because we're going to be here for the rest of the practice now. But finding your comfortable seat. Perhaps it's a case of moving the flesh round from the legs, from the bum. Use a little jiggle through the waist and the shoulders. Lifting one arm bone, dropping the other. Oh, just a little jiggle through the joint spaces. You just like jiggle both shoulders up and down, then let them pop and drop. That doesn't sound quite right, actually. Mine's a bit of a toilet situation. Okay. So you found your seat. Perhaps you'd like to now start to close down your eyes, thinking about the eyelids being like a curtain coming down over the spherical orbs of your eye. And if that doesn't feel appropriate for you, maybe you just got a lovely soft gaze down towards the ground, so that your awareness can be a little bit more inwards. And then come into your jaw, allowing the lower jaw to release away from the upper jaw as your tongue gently settles down behind your lower teeth and widens across the floor of your mouth. Noticing if your belly is holding on in any way. Let's take 3 breaths into the lower belly. Inhale and let the belly expand. You fill in the belly like you're filling a balloon. Exhale, the belly softens back. 2 more breaths. Inhale down into your lower belly. Exhale, the belly gathers back. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the tailbone and the sit bones anchoring down into your seat. Feeling the spine fluidly rising up towards the sky. Your shoulders soften back, down. Maybe as your arms, your elbows would like to settle in a little bit closer to your waist. I invite you to bring your hands you can bring them into Anjali Mudra, or you can bring them into Lotus Mudra at your heart space. And whichever one of those you've chosen, allow the thumbs to rest once again back in the center of your chest and the sternum. Just imagining the energy from the thumbs. It's like pressing the activation button for your heart space. This generous, expansive space of your heart. And we're going to start to bring the breath down into this space of the heart. As you inhale, breathing, perhaps think about breathing from the back of the shoulders to the back of the heart to the front, and you feel that breath pressed through the front of the heart to the thumbs. And then the exhale, the emptying as the ribs soften in, the belly gathers back. Inhale, breathing into your heart space. Exhale and in. On this next inhale, we're going to breathe in the quality of kindness. As you inhale, breathing in, inhaling in, kindness into your heart, a warm, loving kindness. And as you exhale, you send that out through all the cells of your body. Imagine that warmth penetrating every single cell in your body. When you inhale, breathing in kindness. Exhale and sending it out throughout all of the body, all the way to the edges of you. Inhaling kindness, expanding the whole space of your heart. Exhaling, feeling it send through all the body. And you just keep going with that breath. Into the heart, out through the body. We're going to expand this energy a little bit further now. And the next inhale, as you're breathing in kindness into your heart space, you're going to exhale and send it out to the room that you're in. Exhale, it goes out past the boundaries of your skin, out into the room. Inhaling kindness. Exhaling out through your body, radiating out through to the room you're in. It's touching all of the walls, all of the objects. Inhaling kindness. Maybe it's got a colour, maybe it's got a tone. Exhale, you send it out. Magnifying out from your heart. Inhale kindness. Exhale, send it out through all the cells of your body, the edges of your body, through the room you're in. And keep going with that for a few more breaths. Lessen the space you're in. Each exhale. And start to think how when you inhale, you're perhaps breathing in the kindness that you filled in your room, which is magnifying it. And as you breathe it in your heart, and then just exhale back out, even bigger and brighter, kindness, this beautiful warm energy blanketing the whole of your space. And let's take it further than that now. So the next inhale, inhaling kindness into your heart. Send it out through the whole of your home, whole of your house. Perhaps think about your neighbours' homes as well and all the people. But inhaling that quality of kindness, the warm energy of love and kindness into your heart. And then you exhale and send it out through your body, through your heart, to benefit all of the beings that are in the radius of your home or your neighbouring homes. Inhale, breathe in that kindness. And with that pure heart intention, you send it out to everyone in your home, your neighbours. And you keep going with that breath. With the inhale, expands the space as you Fill it brightly and warmly with kindness. And this heart space is sending it out, magnifying it, making it bigger. And just keep going for 2 more rounds. And the next inhale, you're going to breathe in the kindness into the heart. And then you're going to send it out to the city or town that you live in. To all the people, all the animals, all the beings, all the plants. Inhaling kindness. Oh, it's just filling and overpouring, like there's so much kindness in your heart now, like a generator. And then exhaling, this expanse is just pouring out to your whole community in the town. Inhaling, and exhale the pure loving intention out in your community, in your town, and all the people, all the beings, and the animals, and the trees and the plants, the earth. Inhaling, and exhale, you send it out. And this next one, I'm going to send it out to the world. It's a big one. It's a big one. But we've been cultivating this quality. So let's begin. Inhale kindness. And then the exhale, imagine that all of this beautiful energy is spilling out with your exhale to flood the world with kindness. Inhaling. And then you exhale. And maybe it's a sigh. Maybe it feels like a big energy. Inhale kindness. And then you exhale all the beings on this planet Earth where we live. One more breath. Inhale, expand your heart. And then send out to all beings everywhere. Maybe take one hand on top of the heart and then the hand to that hand. Just resting in the space of your hands wish to rest on your lap. Please let your hands rest. Noticing how you feel now. What has shifted? What's changed for you in the start practice? You can take this quality with us into the rest of our day, evening. I'd like you to stay in meditation. You may want to come and lay down and take a Shavasana. Enjoy the energy that's created in your body. I'm going to end with 3 arms. You may wish to join. Take an inhale. Om. Namaste. Mm. Rest well, or yeah, transition sweetly to your next thing, whatever you're doing. Giving everyone that love. Much love, everyone. See you soon.